What a wonderful morning. Time to go see if Resident Evil dropped anything. Holy flick. It's literally insane. Like, literally, this is literally insane. Holy flick, I'm gonna LARP. My life as a LARPer is finally complete. I can't wait to play this game and say how much better it is than the original. Oh my god, I love LARPing. 12 LARP sessions later. La 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 la. What's up, guys? Where's everyone going? Bingo? Yeah, no, we're just discussing Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4 Remake is literally peak. It's like literally peak though. Like literally, like Leon and Ada should definitely be in a relationship. Like it should definitely happen. I don't know why it's not happening already.
Yeah, that's definitely a good game. You mind telling me what other games you played since you seem to be a Resident Evil fan?
Okay. Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil Requiem, but I literally don't need to play the West to know the games. I watched the tutorials and walkthroughs, and I like the games.
Dude, I freaking knew it, man. You're a LARPer. Guys, we got a LARPer.
How am I LARPing? I'm literally not LARPing, though. But I don't play the games. I just watch Leon and Ada edits all day. And Claire.
Why are you LARPing?
What? I'm not LARPing. I'm literally just a fan.
Yeah, well, it's been not so nice knowing you. Catch you never. Bye-bye.
Please don't do it. Ah!
What is up, LARPers and gentlemen? How are we all doing today? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that intro. Spent like a couple seconds coming up with that idea. But yeah, man, I understand we all want to fit in. We all want to be a part of the cool kids club. But dude, you don't have to LARP your way into everything, bro. There's other routes. There's other procedures. Because what do you mean you're not getting Resident Evil Veronica because Leon isn't in it? What do you mean you thought that Resident Evil Veronica was a code name for Resident Evil 10? What do you mean you can't wait to play Resident Evil Veronica even though you've never played any of the originals because you think they're slop and tank controls? What do you mean the older games are unplayable? What do you mean you can watch Leon, Ada, and Claire edits all day and act like you know the game? I mean, I can go on and on, but really, it gets to a point, dude. Also, let me know down below what fan base do you think is the most LARPed out of all of them. I'm personally excited for Code Veronica. I just hope they keep the game the same and don't start adding random stuff. Like, when we ask for remakes, dude, we just want you to pretty much copy and paste the game with a new engine, new graphics, new gameplay, but don't start adding or taking shit away from the story that doesn't need to be taken or added to. Like, as you can see, Code Veronica is going with the same jacket for Claire as she had in Resident Evil 2, where in the actual Code Veronica original game, she never had a jacket. She just had a vest. But okay, nonetheless, we move on. The game seems to be starting from a different perspective. I don't think we're hopping straight into the island. It's going to be more of a backstory, I think, before the game starts. Also, I don't see why they couldn't have just named it Resident Evil Code Veronica Remake. Like, why is it just Resident Evil Veronica? Because that's probably going to trip up a few people. They're going to think this is like a new game or something. But no, it's just a remake. Like, they could have just called it Code Veronica Remake. I don't know why they chose to just call it Veronica. And for the love of God, they got to keep the whimsy. They got to keep the whimsicality of the original Resident Evil games. Because if I don't have my funny Alfred lines, if I don't have my Steve, Father! If I don't have my Chris line, dude, you can't make a remake and just strip it of all of its soul, right? And be like,
well, this is actually made to fit the modern audience, so it's all inclusive and like, no, I need that shit.
Like, no, I need that shit to be even more edgy, if anything, bro. If y'all thought back then was edgy, I need that shit to be double. And I'm obviously knowing that the Claire line where she's like, Alfred, you cross-dressing freak. I'm already knowing that shit's getting removed. Because everyone's getting sweet out here. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve. Don't make a remake if you're going to change up all the dialogue and voice lines because it doesn't fit today's standards or if it was too goofy, like, no, we loved it because that's the way it was, right? You don't have to make everything appropriate to fit a certain, cookie cutter agenda for, like, you know what I mean? Just keep everything the way it was. Maybe add some minor tweaks if need be, but don't change the vibe. But to be honest, it is a Resident Evil game. It is on the RE engine, so I am excited nonetheless. Yeah, they just keep everything, mostly the same. Don't make any drastic changes. We should be good. But I'm excited, dude. I hope they keep the battle mode, which was the extra game mode you get after beating the game. It's actually pretty similar to Leon's Leon Must Die in Resident Evil Requiem, where you're timed and you got to get through all the stages until you get to the final boss. I hope they keep that, but also they need to add a DLC, like, a behind the scenes or a. But I would really love to see them add like a DLC, like a Lost Files or some behind the scenes stuff for Claire or Steve. That would be dope. And also Mercenaries, dude. I mean, we're still waiting on Mercenaries for Resident Evil 9, which is crazy. I was fully on the ship that they were going to like drop that, dude, like maybe a couple months after the release. Dude, it's literally been like 5 months. I was thinking maybe 2-3 months max. I mean, they dropped the Leon Must Die mode, which is cool, but that got boring. I was trying to get some Mercenaries gameplay going, some vibes, but I guess not. I don't know what they're doing with Mercenaries. I really want to see what Steve and Chris look like, especially because Chris's face is always getting like changed around. I want to see what they go for this time. And I want to see how they do my boy Steve. Because Steve, bro, he was kind of cringy in the original. But this is their chance to like polish his character a little bit. Like, this is where I wouldn't mind maybe a bit of a tweak. I wouldn't mind if they made him like a little bit less of a dork. But he was still cool though, that's Steve, that's the GOAT. But yeah, back to the LARPing situation, right? So I'm going to give you a quick little comparison to debunk all this LARPing business. If I say that I love watching sports, I love basketball, I love soccer, but I've never played any of those sports, can I call myself a soccer player or a basketball player? If I play Papa's Pizzeria on my desktop, but I've never made a pizza in my life, can I call myself a chef? No, right? So what the hell makes you think that if you watch edits and if you watch walkthroughs, you are a fan of the game? Games are meant for playing, not watching, right? Like Netflix shows, yeah, you watch them and you're a fan because they're meant to be watched. But if you're not playing a game and you're blowing up somebody's phone or in somebody's comment section talking about, actually, your opinion's wrong, because Leon and, like, dude, shut the hell up, man. Games are meant to be played, not LARPed. Games are meant to be played, not only watched, right? That's why consoles exist. That's why game controllers exist. This isn't something that you can just, dude, I don't care how many videos you've watched. I don't care if you've watched an entire 27-day breakdown of all the Resident Evil lore in existence. Dude, just because I've watched an entire 48-hour highlight reel of LeBron James doesn't mean that I'm going to go out there and get signed for the Lakers and start dunking on people, bro. That's just not how it works, man. Dude, making social media free was one of the biggest mistakes ever. Because anybody can just give their opinion and go famous and go viral. This is funny because a majority of the LARPers I know on Twitter and TikTok and Instagram have a lot more of a following than actual people and streamers who play the game and know the game. There's legit fan pages of Resident Evil. And this is crazy because there was this one time where this dude posted some incorrect shit about Resident Evil, right? And I called him out, right? And you know what this dude told me? He was like, LOL, it's not even my video. Like, I don't remember exactly what the hell he posted, but this dude's page was like decently big, right? I think it was like over 100K. But I DM'd him and I said, hey, whatever you posted in the video is wrong. That never actually happened, right? And you got people in your comments thinking that happened. That's like not factual at all. And this dude tells me, oh, that's not even my video. I got it from somebody else and posted it. Like, loud and proud. Like, bro, this is how you know. This is why misinformation spreads so fast, bro. All it takes is one idiot to post something that they think is real, or not even that they think is real. They just posted it because they stole it from somebody. thinking it's real. And then now you have a bunch of people believing something that never existed. Then you call the guy out and then you tell him that, hey, this is not right, dude. Like, this didn't even make any sense. That's not even true. And then he's going to tell you that he didn't even know that and he stole the video from somebody else. And on top of that, he didn't even tag him. He didn't even tag the person who we took the video from. We're just openly LARPing and stealing. It's crazy, bro. And there's millions of pages like that too, bro. I be seeing them every single day on Twitter, bro, especially Twitter. You know how many people have accounts that they just make tweets? And the tweets are like from people that don't even play Resident Evil. It's just random people LARPing the fan base because they know that they can get clicks and engagement. It's just so sad. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm getting kind of heated, bro. So I'm gonna have to end the video right here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Please stop LARPing. Don't LARP if you haven't LARPed before. Just keep a clean record. And yeah, it's gonna be it for this one, guys. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.